you think you're able to buy all of those products that are on the shelves at the stores that you visit? A supply chain. Yeah, so what is a supply chain? A supply chain is defined as the connected activities related to the creation of a product or service up through the delivery of the product to the customer. So that includes everything from the time the company purchases the raw material from the supplier, manufactures the product, distributes that product so that it ends up in a store and where you can purchase it. Not just the flow of that product though, the information that's associated with that product, the money that's associated with that product, as well as the decisions, the logistics that takes place around that product. There's a lot of support that goes into a supply chain. Human resources, marketing and sales, accounting, management, information technology, finance, legal, engineering. The entire organization exists to support the supply chain. When supply chains run well, we get what we want when we want it. When we go on the shelf for that bread, it's there every time because of people doing their jobs and having sufficient supply chains. We experienced the pandemic in 2020 and we saw what broken supply chains look like. Everything is not always there when you need it. That toilet paper wasn't on the shelf when you went to the store and you so need your toilet paper. So that's the benefit of an efficient supply chain. And every company that has a product and in most cases a service has a supply chain somewhere. So remember, a supply chain is simply the flow of everything when it comes to producing a product from the start of raw material all the way until that product ends up on a shelf in which you and I as consumers can purchase it. Everything that takes place is part of the supply chain.